beware of ripped curtains. Meaning like, beware of the... Okay. So what I found here is, I don't know what it is, but it's very long. It's squishy. And it looked like it washed up from the beach, I mean from the ocean, with all this other stuff with it. Look at Daddy. The show we just found out is that this is a crab shell. This is what these are 2 crabs. That's what they look like from the outside. Got their face right here. That's the inside of them. They're a little, not too sharp right here, but it's enough to protect them, but now they're dead. That's most likely where their eyes were, their antennas. This is all we found of them, so there's not too much, but it's a little bit. This is a little magic trick. I'm carrying this huge rock in my hand because I'm strong.
Was it?
So what we just found, there was a seagull. It looked like it dropped it over there somewhere. Has a little bit of water right now. It dropped this. It's a crab shell.
Got it.
Just found it. It's bright orange. It's just a shell. It's not anything else. It feels really weird. And that's the inside of it. It's like a purple. It's fresh because it's still slimy and everything. It still has all the colors. It's not brown. So that means it could have been alive still. So that means it's freshly killed. And yeah, it feels weird. I saw something scary in the water. You're filming? Okay. Well, I just saw something really, really weird in the water, and I couldn't see it for sure, but it was really brown and it was big, about that big. I saw it in the waves. It washed up, and I'm not sure what it was. I was too scared to look at it. I'm pretty sure it was a sea animal, and I'm not sure which one. And by the way, the water was pretty warm. As you can see, there are a bunch of mountains, and you can see the forest and how low the clouds are. It's really nice right now. It's warm, it's good, it has a nice little breeze. There's a fly on your jacket. Okay, so what we just found now is that there is a starfish or a seashell that has a flower print on it, and it seems like it might still be alive, but it could be dead. Here it is. See how there's that flower print on it right here? It looks really nice, and inside you can see a little bit of it, but not too much, and it has lots of sand on it, and there's cracks that could be helping it get its food, and right here that could be where it breathes from or it eats, but that's where it eats from. Just found some people that were going out walking towards those 3 mountains over there. They're swimming on a they're kayaking on the they're kayaking towards the 3 mountains, 4 if you count the really, really small one, and it looks interesting, but we can't go, so I can't really talk to you too much about the mountains, but they're really close to the mountain. I'm gonna go walk towards the water and I'll tell you how it is. So right now you can see how it's starting to get more wet than it was over there. But now you can come a little closer. This is walking and we found these two things. I'm not sure what that is, but I don't think it's alive, and it looks like more like a snail. And this, I think it might be alive, but I don't know for sure, so I'm gonna poke it. Can you flip it over, please? My brothers and sisters just found a crab. We knew it was dead. It turns out it was eaten from the top. So we just found it. It's very scary looking. It's right here. Ready? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. It says recording. Yeah. Woo! Okay. So, I just put it out. Okay, so right now we just found two crabs. Okay, well, pardon one.
No, that's a bigger crab. That's a bigger crab.
Right now we were walking and we wanted to find out what this green stuff was. So it turns out they're rocks. And remember this white stuff, how Mr. Shores was talking about them being on whales? Well, they can also be on rocks. If you see the water out there, it looks like right now it's at a low tide, but it looks like it can also be a high tide. And the water right here, since it's not as deep as over there in the ocean, it's really warm. And this green stuff, it looks like moss. It feels like moss too. I got a little bit on my hands. There's also seaweed on here. They look like barnacles that would be on whales, but right now they're on these rocks. They're not on, it's not just this rock that it's on, it's also on the other rocks. It's on this rock over here. And there's a lot more barnacles on here, but there's also less moss. On this is another rock, because I just talked about two rocks. This is the third rock. So this little tide here, it looks like it's warm because of the sun and how it just sits here and never goes back. And the ocean over there, it comes up over here and it gets more water and it sinks, the sand sinks in. And right now my feet are sinking in, and as my feet get deeper and deeper, it gets colder and colder. And that's because the sun doesn't go in that far, it just covers the outside, which is the water. And this rock is a much bigger rock. As I walk towards it, we see some more rocks that are the same. This rock, there could be an animal living under there, in that hole. Right, now there are a few pieces. So right now we're at a fish hatchery. It's right next to the ocean. We just decided to come here and look around. And now we found all these little fishes that go into big rainbow troughs.
Okay, roll it in. Oh, they have a bathroom there? Okay.
That's how you do it. Please go.
What? Did that get you?